played Show Gold?
I
don't think he has.
He probably did. Probably did. I mean, in scrims, probably did.
In scrims, yes. But I mean, like in
official
MPL.
matches, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think he has. This is a debut pick. Unless they swap it around and this is like EXP
Lapu
Show
Gold.
Lapu Gold.
Cram's had enough.
Yeah.
Cram plays a mean
He's
show.
like, dude, I kept gapping him.
Yeah.
Let me just play Cho.
Yeah. Okay, so
All right, name more heroes.
no, I'm just thinking of EXP because I wonder if they need a tanky guy, but I don't want them to pick up a Bennett.
Esme?
Eve might still be okay. Yeah, Esme is fine. Alice is also okay. Oh, Phobius
Yes.
though. Phobius
Okay,
Lunox. Yeah.
Phobius is not bad here, actually.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm actually quite okay with the Phobius. Lunox is also not my first choice, but okay.
Comfort. Comfort.
Yeah,
actually,
it is
no,
comfort.
maybe it's all comfort. Maybe except for Phobius. Other than that, you know.
I mean, we did talk about this during our previous game analysis. Maybe it's just time to throw away team synergy and go for comfort.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, what if Stormy steals Chiku's hero and just picks Odette?
He has done that.
Yeah,
It's actually a good
he
draft.
has.
Yeah, Odette looks good here, honestly. Even though there's a Phobius, as long as he doesn't get by the Dark Wave. Oh, wait. That's a Stormy special too.
Hold on. They've done this before. They hovered Disaster and switched to something else later. Yeah, they got us all excited for nothing. It is a Farsa.
So this is also dangerous because you just need one guy to stop the Fanny for 0.1 second,
Yeah.
and then the Stormy will just blow him up. Pause. But
It's the game 4 of our grand finals.
all right, let's prepare. This might be the final game of today. But hey, CG, they're gonna try to end it on a high note, bringing in the Fanny here. And Chico still wants that Lunox, which, to be fair, he had a positive KDA in the previous game. So all eyes are on Gary.
Yeah. How clutch can you get here for CG? And knowing that this is broken walls, some Fanny players have preferred the normal map.
Yep.
But because of the the way it's structured, you can move around the map even more. So it depends how well CG can actually utilize this jungler as early as the first 5 minutes of the game, because again, this is very important for them to buy time for their goal lane, because SRG has shown to be very, very fast with their movements.
I'm especially curious as to how Innocent is going to be playing on this show. He does have Concussive Blast, but it is Assassin Emblem, so he is most likely going into damage. It's just whether or not he's playing Assassin style with Heptases, or if he's going more into the Endless Battle and War Axe route.
If you want to talk about emblems, Gary is on a fighter emblem instead of the usual assassin, so he wants to be able to fight or longer durations, make those damage convert into life steals. But the main problem is, do they have enough damage in the early game? Usually the Fanny is meant to burst heroes in the early game.
Yep.
But because of the fact that they have a fighter emblem Fanny, they need to put more heroes in mid.
Yeah, the only problem with that, like you said, with the fighter is that you're essentially giving time for your opponents to make a play.
Yeah.
And considering they have multiple ways to catch you, I understand the fighter, right? Just stay as long as you can. But again, the problem is, against a team like SRGOG, crazy reaction time.
He was trying to cut wave when SRG is on the other side of the map. That's going to be first blood there for Gary.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Innocence is on CG side.
Oh, Fender Deathstrike instantly cancelled by Year 3. He's doing a lot of damage with balance, forcing the flicker out from Stormy. Turtle
Gary!
low. Gary can get it. No, Skies secures the first turtle of the game. Now Year 3 in some trouble. He's going to try and run away from the rest of SRG. Some slows come out. Looks like he will be able to survive.
Hey, at least steal something here, but SRG looks like they are not going to be contesting for this purple. I wonder if Gary wants to go for a little bit more, but hey, already getting a kill and maybe get another.
Oh, Innocent.
Innocent nearly dead, but the taunt coming in from Yumes locks down Chiku. He has the Brilliance out. Now Balance is the one in trouble. Fender Deathstrike comes out, but he has to cancel it because Gary jumps over the wall. He's one hit away.
Wow.
He finds the kill on Stormy.
Proper cables coming out from Gary, and I do like his his mindset here. Didn't even use the retribution during that turtle fight, so he does not get invaded by SRG OG. And even though the pressure looks like it's coming from SRG, the response is there. Balance as well with the mighty swing delays SRG OG long enough for Gary to actually participate in fights.
It looks like Skies won a challenge, and he manages to get it as well. He steals the orange buff away. Amzik comes in to cut off his escape route. A wall blocks off the landslide, but Gary doesn't have the energy. He doesn't want to fight here.
Again, this is just the guys using the advantage of, hey, he doesn't have retry. Bro, I got this. And again, a lot of burst damage on a Thorn Rose. Easier for him to steal the camps away.
Yeah, that's the fault of showing Sekai's earlier that he retrieved the Farza. Didn't need to, but because of that, SRGOG able to equalize the resource a bit. CG still leading by 200 gold, but the difference is SRGOG, even though they have a fighter gold lane, it doesn't feel like the Cho is a national threat right now.
Yeah.
Later it may be, because just one kick from Innocent could just, you know, change the fate of Gary here, but CG, they do have the capacity to scale in this game.
Just don't get kicked.
Yep.
As long as they're able to play it safe, they should be okay. Amzik has Purify as well, so that means that Innocent will probably look for someone else, Gary specifically.
So right now, looking at SRG, they won the turtle before. They will probably win the turtle again. Gary now has the Blade of Heptases that S-Strike being used onto Yetri.
Wrong wall.
It looks like Yetri still has a lot of HP
Gary
here.
wants to kill on Stormy. He's diving tower for it, but he's run out of energy. He's not able to finish off. Flicker, Dark Wave, gets Skies. Yetri buying some time, but Skies is still in the pit. He picks it up, and Chiku, he's gone too deep. Brilliance comes out, but he's so low on HP. Tech Charge comes in, hits 3. Graham finishes off Yetri in the top lane. Chiku goes down, but Amzik finds the kill on Innocent. AOG is into the taunt, though. Amzik is locked down. He's surrounded 1v4. He still has Summon Force. He's just barely able to get out. Gary looking for the kill onto Yumes. He misses Cable once. He doesn't have any energy left. Yumes gets out.
Close fight. A lot of heroes on SRG is low, but Gary, is he gonna live? Lethal Ignition takes him down!
That was a mistake. Gary was recalling outside the bush.
Like, here's the thing, man, about Stormy, he sees everything.
Yep.
If he can use a Selena, no vision, catch someone with a Farsa, is like, what are the chances is in this bush?
Yeah.
Pretty high.
It's a Fanny. Most Fannies would just go straight to base, use all energy, and then recall. But Story was like, no, I know Gary.
Yeah.
I'm on his track. And that's payback for almost all engages that Gary has done onto the Farza. Now Stormy gets the Fanny.
Right now, Balance is all alone.
Now Contreras when it comes out. The wall does cancel it, so well played by Balance there to make sure he doesn't take more damage. But now Conceal comes out on Yumes and Cram. They're trying to disrupt Gary from taking his purple, forcing out the retry. AOG comes in, gets a knockup on Yetri. Skies whittling down the Balance, misses the tech charge completely. Gary trying to do the damage, but he just doesn't have the itemization right now, and Stormy is chasing him down back home.
Yeah, look at Amzik. Amzik understands that at this point, there's no use helping out a team. I got to get as much farm as I can. And I want him to have this kind of mindset, because Gary is not it right now.
Yeah, they know they have to scale. Again, they do have the option of just scaling. And you look at that fight, it felt like the Fanny could have fought that engagement, but because of the fighter emblem, hold that, Gary!
What? Wow, he got the kill!
Okay!
He outplayed Stormy and he's out!
Talk about clutch! Yeah, I was about to flame the fighter emblem because we saw earlier no damage against the Gatot and the Lapu, but because of the fighter emblem, he's able to get some HP back to go back for the cutthroat.
It looks like this time Skies is gonna secure the turtle. I don't think either team wants to full commit to this fight for now, so yeah, they're just gonna walk away.
Dude, like, looking at chat, they're saying a lot of things about Fania. I'm waiting for them to see that play. You know, delay and stuff. But yeah.
Again, it's a possibility in late game. There's not a lot of like reliable crowd control on the side of SRG, especially during Lords, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to check all the bushes, they have to check all the angles, but even then, when the Lord's low enough, when the Lord's HP is low enough, he could just cable in and look for the retry steal, which we did see on day number 2. So that is something that SRGOD should be worried about.
Okay, this is not good, because the EXP and the jungle, that's a big gap in gold.
Brilliance has to be used in the mid lane. Chiku is surrounded. He fingers forward. He's looking for Innocent. He gets the kill. He trades himself for the toe. And now Yetri is engaging. Dark Wave on 2. Here comes Gary from the side. AOG going to be used. Only gets one knockup on Balance. Revitalize also popped to keep Yumes alive.
Oh my lord.
Currently. Gary, he finds Stormy in the back. He's invaded jungle. He's found the far side. Now he's coming back. Yumes dropping real low. Sky's still pretty healthy though. He's going to melt down Yetri. He finds the Infernal Pursuit, but the healing from Yumes still keeping him alive. Yetri finally lands the last blow, but he's gonna go down himself in exchange.
I gotta say, oh, hold on, he's still continuing.
Gary, he's looking for Skies. Can he find it? Thorn Rose comes out the wall, allows Gary the cable. He gets the kill, and now Graham is left all by his lonesome.
Chiku!
He flickers over the wall. He goes into the jungle. Darkin comes out. Chiku, he wants him. Graham isolated. He has the Eye of the Cyclone, but Chiku is running out of cooldowns. And he actually gets a kill on the Lapu here. Graham is buying so much time. Gary finally shows up, pops the ult, and he finally gets taken out.
Let me just say, Midnight, this reminds me of yesterday's Fanny. We were flaming it, saying like, what the heck are you doing? And all of a sudden, Gary's like, okay, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes up. Now I'm online.
Let me lock in.
Let me lock in, man.
And again, this lineup is a lineup that scales, especially against the composition of SRG OG. Chiku training himself just to take down the Cho was very crucial. And yes, 3 living for at least 40 to 50 seconds in front of SRG OG allowed Amzik and Gary to find their targets. The Zaman Force was laid out. Gary sniped Stormy behind the scenes. That's why there was no feathered airstrike. There was no follow-up for the jump. That's why also there was nobody to take down the Phobius.
Dude, at this point, this is Scary Gary.
Scary Gary.
Scary Gary on Fanny.
The nickname.
Fanny Gary Scary.
This is the lock-in that CG desperately needed. Let's see if they can keep it going, because this Lord has already fallen. Sky takes it out in advance. It looks like they're trying to fight. Better Airstrike comes in. Yetri being chased down. Raging Slash doing good poke damage. AOT comes in, gets 2-man knockup, and Yetri has been perma-lacked. He is gone. Valens also going to be the next one to fall. He has to use the tech charge to get away. He flickers away from Sky just barely, so he'll survive that one.
A little bit too forward there, Yetri, because again, he is quite low on gold.
Yeah.
Because it was Gary as well as Yetri, but I feel like Gary has gotten some gold back in his pocket. Yetri's the one, 1-4-0. He's a front line. He needs to be able to sustain his fights.
Yeah, it was trying to give vision for the Fanny, but unfortunately, Gary couldn't find the angle to go into the Lord Pit because Yumes was just blocking it with the taunt as well. So right after the cable, he would have been taunted if he went for the wrong, cable there.
They're committing once again. This time it's on Balance. Tech charge has to be used defensively again. Ice is not letting him go. Balance trying to dodge. He actually does manage to do so, but the damage is still too much. Lord is collided in mid. Gary doesn't quite do enough damage yet. Zaman Force comes out as well. Yumes is in backline. Doesn't manage to find Taunt. Brilliance comes out. Melts the wave away, but the tower is gone. Zaman Force also going to be used. Guys dashing in and out of the battle. But for now, it's only the first Lord. It will go down here. He's now contesting the purple. Gary! It got stolen by Yumes! He has to fly home!
That hurts.
That hurts a lot.
For the Fanny. But again, SRG OG, they're still controlling the momentum here. But honestly, say what you will about Chiku, he's held the team fight here for CG, dishing the damage. Stormy!
He went in! He found Stormy! It's a mega kill! He dodges the taunt as well! They're trying to fight now. Tech Charge comes in, knocks up Yumes. Zaman Force doing some good damage actually. Yumes goes down. Cram is in a 1v4 situation, and I don't think he's winning this one, but he is buying a lot of time. Flickers out, but does go down. It's a double kill for Amzik.
Hey, you know what, CG? This is getting close. This is reminiscent of game number 1. You just got to make sure that you don't choke. Cheek this time playing quite well. Amzik doing quite well. And Gary, Benny, Gary, scary.
Dude, that's his power spike. Lose early game.
Exactly.
If I lose early game, I win late game. If I win late game, I don't know. If I win early game, I don't know. I need to lose my buff.
Exactly. Make me angry.
Make me angry, make me lock in, and CG is definitely locked in right now. Even under 4,000 gold, they have the damage because of Amzik's participation on the Harriet, while also Gary constantly being able to fight. Even without a purple buff, he's managing the cable so well, and also because of the fighter emblem, he's able to stay for a while. He doesn't have to go back to base. As long as he manages the energy, he's able to fight longer.
That's why they always say, man, angry Fanny, scary Gary.
You're just adding more and more.
Hey,
Angry Fanny, scary Gary.
It keeps working, man. It keeps working.
All right. We'll see how long the word chain gets by the end of this game. Because right now, it looks like CG might have a breath of fresh air here. The goal lead is still not ideal. 4K in advantage for SRG. But at least there is something happening here.
Yeah. Could be a tough Lord Dance.
Oh, look at Innocent, though. Innocent.
He's looking for Gary. Gary can be able to fly away, but they know he's in the bot lane. That means that SRG can just commit to this Lord, and they will be able to get it. looks like that is going to be Alan's sacrifice for some reason, and down bottom as well, they found Gary! Innocent got the shutdown. Why did Gary go back in now? Hyoju comes out. Zamanfor's going to be used for Amsik to get back into the base. Chiku, though, he's already popped the Darkening. He has to use the Brilliance to get away. The rest of the team cannot back him up because guys! He gets the shutdown. Mega kill on Amsik. 3 members of CG are dead. Yeah, 3 is going to try and hold on for as long as possible. But look at this, guys. He's in the base. He is going to be able to survive this as well. SRGOG are toying with them.
There's a Lord marching on the bot side for SRGOG. Graham's holding the minion wave and Sekai's could just dive in.
Is this the end game right now? Oh wait, no, Sky makes a mistake. Chiku finds the shutdown. They will lose the bottom inhibitor.
Balance!
Oh, Balance! With the knockout, they find Stormy and Yumes at the same time. CG Esports keeps themselves in the game.
Crazy sequence coming out from CG. Even though Gary kind of choked a bit on the bot side, he intentionally got kicked by Innocent and he tried taking down the show. He missed one cable though, and Innocent with the flicker was able to secure the kill. But Chico, man, holding on to the flicker even up until the last second, he was able to bait Sekai's to puncture. And unfortunately for Sekai's, he had no minion wave to go through, so there was no reset. That's why he was taken down.
All right now, CG, can they actually get the mid here? Looks like they are going to be able to get it. This time, SRG only with 4,000 gold lead. And Stormy, the only time in this entire series, is actually having a hard time.
Yeah, and it's because of Angry Fanny, Scary, Gary.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Getting used to it, huh? You know what? It's going to be a fun M7.
Yes, sir. I already know it.
Right. If suddenly he gets the penny, yeah. Angry Penny, Scary Gary.
Gary.
You were missing one.
Gary.
Scary Gary.
Scary Gary, who is angry.
Right. Level 15 on Amzik. Complete with the Holy Crystal, concentrated energy. This needs one more item. Honestly, the Divine Glaive is going to allow them to burst through Yumes' HP.
Yep.
And even Devani, honestly, at this point, even though he's 2k gold behind, it doesn't matter because they've reached equilibrium.
This is a Scary, Angry, Penny, Gary, tanky, man, because even the items, right?
Dude.
With the War Axe, with the wings,
Sustain,
but tanky is, you know.
tanky's
it works
the
in
proper
the,
term.
yeah, exactly.
We need to change up the title.
Exactly.
You get it, chat. You get it. Angry, Fanny, Scary, Tanky, Carry, Gary.
Yeah.
We can add Barry.
Very. Very angry, Scary, Carry, Tanky, Gary.
If it goes 5 minutes, then we add the berry.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need something.
Technically, you can add Barry before every word.
Nah, no.
Bro.
That's too much.
Okay.
Dude,
M7 though.
Dude, you're making our jobs harder. No, you will be
Hey,
hard.
we started this.
Hey, you know what? You're right.
Now you gotta finish it.
Okay, so right now Balance is taking out Cram as well as Sakai. He's taking a lot of damage here.
Like SRG's full committing on the Grok. They force the flicker out from
Innocent.
Balance. That's definitely not ideal. He's gonna need to recall back for now. Actually, no, he's not.
Oh, they know.
That. They see Innocent. They pop the conceal. They're looking for him, but Innocent is able to dash away. Gary looking to fly to catch up with him. They're giving up on the Lord for this.
What?
He gets kicked. Gary's not able to chase anymore. CG is very out of position.
Oh, the
here.
cage.
The AOG comes in. Sky secures the Lord. The taunt jumps on top of Chiku. Zamanforce comes out though. Amsik actually has a solid amount of damage. 2-man Dark Wave. Revitalize comes out. SRG still alive and they're holding strong. Fender Daybreak unfortunately doesn't hit anyone. Innocent eats a lot of damage from Amsik and Chiku, so he's got to back off here. But Yetri, unfortunately, not able to make it back in time. He will be the only casualty.
I'm not entirely sure what was the idea there. Because I get not contesting for the Lord. I get going for a kill. I'm not even sure if Innocent was the right call to make there.
Yeah, honestly, Gary was looking for the second cable to hit before he uses the cutthroat. But even then, you saw the only hero that will actually stop you. Oh!
Oh, the flicker kick from Innocent. It was a bit sloppy, but it still managed to find Gary.
Wow!
Airstrike knocks him out of the sky.
Right now, man, SRG, this is an N angle. Gary's gonna take a while.
They're gonna try and force their way straight in. AOG gets cancelled. It's a 3v5 defense. Chiku just barely survives. The Tectonic Charge comes out. Skies is still holding, but Graham goes down. The Lord is on the crystal. SRG can end this right now, but they don't have any more minions, and Yumes is almost dead. He has to back it up. They're gonna play it safe. They're gonna go for the top inhibitor instead. Better this right comes out. Gets blocked by the wall. Knocked against it. He flickers, but he gets chased down by the Infernal Pursuit. Yes, he takes out the Farstar. Now he's
the timing!
cancels the Federation execution. This guy's still able to execute it. He gets out. CG survives.
Sakai's still able to get out of that. Yetri tried his best to time it perfectly. Why does Sakai keep getting the Lancelot, man?
I don't know.
Why does Cram keep getting the Lapu?
I don't know. At this point, CG, they're holding on to dear life. Honestly, that play innocent!
From Gary! Everybody switches to the immortality, pops it instantly. Innocent gonna be trapped by the wall, and he goes down. That is definitely a good trade for CG.
That was fast from Gary. He was able to buy the immo at the right time. Finally able to take out Innocent. But I want to go back though.
Go back.
From that Lord play, they saw the show. That was the guy that stops them from taking the Lord. So now CG should learn their lesson. Oh, yes, we know.
Yetri definitely dived a bit too deep there, but he won't be punished too hard for it. He will be able to recall.
Oh, hold on. Valence keeps getting taking a bit of damage, able to get out of it. I'm worried because so far they're pretty happy with just killing Valence first, because without that tectonic charge, it's gonna be hard for CG to really turn things around. So I'm liking the idea from SRG here. They don't care if you're a tank. They know that you're a playmaker. They gotta get rid of you.
They kind of need to, so that if Annie shows up, and then Innocent can set up an angle for Gary. But right now, again, as we saw earlier, because of the fact that Innocent went for full damage, he is a threat against the Fanny, but he's also not that tanky against the Harith. One combo from Amzik, the Chrono Dash into the Synchrovision, actually takes out most of the HP of the Cho, so they do have to be careful. Now, Amzik has full items, full CD, and also full CDR, and also the true damage coming out from the Stadium side.
There's definitely a chance here for CG Esports. Gary gonna be the first one to show himself. He's just trying to gauge the position of SRG.
Okay, so CG.
Oh, Chico!
Okay. The Lord. Okay, CG, you gotta do something about this Lord. You cannot let Sakai's get it for free.
Yeah.
Like, they can get the Lord, sure, fine, whatever.
Oh, they see the choke.
But get something.
See the choke. There's an angle here on the right side for Gary.
Oh, there's a minion wave pushing up top. This is not ideal for CG, but they still have to challenge this anyway because their base is naked. A Lord would win the game for SRG for Surfetter. Airstrike comes out. Innocent going for the top lane. Gary has already recalled back, but that means SRG knows that their jungler is not here. Does he have enough wave clear? Looks like Innocent won't force it. But CG cannot walk forward without their Fanny around. SRG has control over the pit.
Oh, tier 3?
Plus the Winter Crown. Nice item swaps. Flicker comes out. Here comes the conceal from Valence from Flicker. Tectonic charge left. Let's go! Chico first! Guys, alive! Swats for the immortality! This guy is too good! He goes in! He swats. The immortality pops down. Innocent is in the base. Innocent is pushing the base. There's a wave pushing down bottom. CG is still in the fight, and that's why he's not letting them go home. He actually was the only one that was able to recall. It's a 1v1. He's trying to hold. He's trying to keep them in the corner.